Welcome to toy-polloi.
Hello and welcome to another video from toy-polloi. Now if you've been watching my channel recently, you'll have seen me restoring a vintage 12-inch Darth Vader from Kenner. When I first got the figure, his arms were detached, so that was the first job that I had to do, was reattach the arms. Then of course he didn't have a cape, so I spent a little while working out how I could remake a cape, and I've done videos showing you how I did this. It was quite a long process, but really worthwhile, because without the cape Darth Vader just doesn't look like Darth Vader.
Obi-Wan has taught you well.
Then in the most recent video I showed you how to make a replacement lightsaber for Darth Vader using a bit of perspex that I purchased off eBay and some other bits of plastic and some milliput, and the end result on that was really good. I'm really pleased with how that came out.
Impressive.
But now this Darth Vader is missing one final thing, and that is a box for him to sit in. Now Darren Orm over at Replicator Boxes and Inserts has very kindly offered to send me one of his reproduction boxes, and a large package arrived here today at toy-polloi, and I haven't yet opened it, so let's go ahead and open it and we'll see what this box looks like. So here is the box. This is what arrived here today, and I'm about to open it for the first time and see what's inside it. So I've got my knife. Let's get this box open. Well, as you can see, it's very well packed. I've not even got into the box yet. That's one round of wrapping and still a little bit more to go. Here we have the reproduction box. Wow, looks lovely. There we go. That's quite a fantastic looking box. Really got lots and lots of detail on it. If we turn it around, you can see the window on the front side of it. Smashing. So let's take a closer look at this, and we'll put Darth Vader inside. And here we have the box out of the packaging. As you can see, it was really well packaged and nothing has got squashed or damaged in postage, so that's really good. It's always nice to get something really well packaged like that, and the quality of it is really impressive. I wasn't quite sure what to expect with a reproduction box, but it does look really nice. I spoke to Darren a bit and he said that to recreate the artwork takes him sort of 2 to 3 days, and then it's printed on archival printers onto a luster photo paper, which is then stuck onto cardboard, and everything is cut out by hand, and all the windows are cut in by hand. And if you're worried about whether you'll be able to spot this as a reproduction, everything is marked, and I'll show you where those bits are marked. So if you're worried about if something you have is a reproduction item, you'll be able to spot that these are, because it is very clearly marked inside. This box comes with all the inserts and even the "We Really Do Care" Kenner sticker here that you can see. Oh, it's not a sticker, it's a bit of paper that came with it, but on there you can see clearly that it says Replicator Boxes. And if I bring the box in so I can show you some closer details of the print, you can see it's a very nice print here. And if I turn it around, very clearly on the back there it says made by Replicator Boxes, so it's pretty easy to spot if you're worried about that sort of thing. But the print on it is lovely, really nice quality stuff. Everything is printed to a nice high standard. There you can see Darth Vader, and we have Leia there, and again Darth Vader there, and I'll pull the insert out so you can see what that looks like as well. Opening up the flap on the top of the box, you can see there stamped as well, it says made by Replicator Boxes. And if I pull out the little insert, see here, this is the cardboard insert that Darth Vader goes onto. You can see right in the corner of this it also says Replicator Boxes, so it's very clearly stamped that this is a reproduction. But to me that doesn't matter at all, because it's just going to look nice when Darth Vader is fitted back in this box. So should we try and get him all fitted? It comes with all the cable ties. I have the backing board here, so I'm just going to get my Darth Vader ready and we can start tying him in. This little bit on the side here is where the lightsaber goes, and then he has one tie around his neck and a couple of ties around his feet just to hold him in place. Then we can put him back in the box and we'll see what he looks like when he's back on display. So I've just laid my Darth Vader here onto the backing cardboard insert. I'm going to take one of the sort of cable ties here and just make it into a slight U shape so that I can put it around his neck and feed that through the 2 holes on the back of this card. Should be fairly straightforward to do, like so. And just make sure that that goes sort of underneath the helmet part of his mask. And I'm going to turn this card over because the box also comes with the bit of cardboard, little white bit of cardboard like this that you can thread through just to give some extra support there on the back. And then I'm just going to carefully twist those. I'm only going to loosely do this because this is only going to be for display in my house, so I just want to do those loosely like that. You can turn this back over. And then I'm going to tie both of his ankles in place as well, again using the cable ties provided. Let's make that into a U shape. And we'll thread that through. I'm going to do one at a time of these just so that I can make sure everything is how I want it. So pull that up taut, just carefully twist that around a couple of times. Put that up to one side. And again, I'll turn this over and we'll do the other ankle. Then I'm going to sort of rearrange his cape just so that it looks quite nice and sort of in the right sort of position before I go to put him back in the box. That's the final cable tie. Again, just turn it over. Get him like that. And I'm just going to sort of rearrange the cape because I sort of made a mess of it, sort of pulling it around. But we just make that look like it sort of hangs in the right position. Now the final thing to do is to put his lightsaber in. Now this is one of the lightsabers I made in the previous video. You can see there's a little sort of ridge on the handle of the lightsaber. That needs to sort of sit in that little hole there, and this just gets pushed through the card like so. And then it should sit like that. That looks pretty good. We can put this now back inside the outer box. And now we have Darth Vader fully encased in his box, and he looks really nice. So considering how rough this Darth Vader was when he arrived here, this box makes a fantastic addition to this restoration. Now you can purchase these boxes from Darren. You just have to go to replicatorboxesandinserts.com. I'll put links to that in the description for this video, and also I'll link to his Facebook page where you can check out all of the other reproduction boxes that he produces. Now obviously these aren't for everybody. I know some people don't like reproduction boxes, but sometimes if you want to display an item like this, you're never going to get an original box at a reasonable price, so it's worth picking up some reproduction boxes if you want to display something nicely in your collection. And I must say a big thank you to Darren for sending this over to me. It's really nice, and it really does finish off this restoration project really nicely. Darren makes all sorts of reproduction boxes and inserts for Star Wars vehicles, and even does custom ones for figures that never existed, so it's worth checking out his website to see what sort of things he's got on there. They all look really lovely, and the work that goes into them is quite impressive, as I know how much work goes into doing the restoration stuff that I do here, so there's a lot of work involved. So I hope this video has been of interest to you. Massive thank you to Darren for sending me this box. Do go out and check out his website and Facebook. Links to that are in the description, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching Toy-Polloi. Subscribe for more great videos.